Well, the mass shootings in El Paso and Dayton are still very fresh for those communities and folks around the country. We take a look at what comes next: prosecuting a mass shooter. ABC 7's Leah Kamana sat down with New Mexico's 9th Judicial District Attorney Andrea Reeb, who had to do it. It was her office who was representing the victims of the Clovis Carver Library shootings almost 2 years ago.
On August 28, 2017, Nathaniel Jewett opened fire at the Clovis Carver Library, killing 2 and injuring 4 others. It began a near 18-month court process for Reeb, her team, and victims.
There's a stress to it. You want to make sure the victims' rights are preserved. There's a fairness to it.
The first steps for the prosecuting team was to talk to everyone there that day.
Every victim and witness that I interviewed on this case had a personal story and had some form of post-traumatic stress from the event. And it's just very moving, but it also makes you as a prosecutor realize that, okay, now's the time that I need to do the job that I've been training to do and what I've been elected to do, which is to make sure that these victims and this community get some justice.
But working through the legal process is no small task.
You have to explain to them this isn't going to be done in 30 days or 60 days. This is going to be probably a 2-year process. And I don't think that they can really ever start moving past it until we get to that end result.
News of 2 other recent mass shootings most likely reopens victims' wounds.
It was the first thing I thought of when I saw it on the news is, wow, I can understand somewhat what they're going through. And it's going to be a hard, long process for them, and it was for our victims too.
And seeing the toll these events take, Reeb feels changes need to be made.
If we don't hold them accountable as judges and prosecutors and legislators and put laws in place to protect our communities, then I think this is going to keep happening. And so I'm just a firm believer in we maximize punishment on these types of crimes.
Reporting from Clovis, Leah Kamana, ABC 7 News.
The El Paso shooter was charged with capital murder and is being held without bail. Prosecutors have said they will seek the death penalty.